What's up, guys? Joker94 today, and today I'll be showing you guys some different ways to make fire without matches of lighter. Now, obviously, in your survival bag and on your EDC, you should carry a lighter. I carry a lighter with me all the time, stuff when I'm at work. Other than that, I carry it because the stuff I'm gonna be showing you guys in a minute is gonna get you a flame or a spark. That's not a flame. This is a flame. You put this to dry leaves or cotton pad ball or cotton pad or something, you got fire. That's going to make flame into flame. You put a spark in there, if it's damp or wet or whatever it is, that's not going to be flame. That's just going to be sparks into that. It can make flames from the sparks, but you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, let's get into it. So obviously, best thing to carry is a butane lighter, not a Zippo, because Zippos, the fuel inside will dry up too quick. And obviously after that is matches. Stormproof, waterproof matches, but just any matches. I carry those in my bag too. I don't have any special matches. But yeah, let's get into the fire lighting stuff. See you guys in a second. We're basically just going to go through this, and you can see I tried to make this video yesterday and I actually burned my hand. You can see that little wart looking thing. That's because I smacked the thing. There was a synthetic cotton ball, which means it's plasticky, which means it stuck to my hand and burned me. If it was 100% cotton, it would have just went out right away. But that's beside the point. Now, obviously, if you're making a fire, you're going to want to have a lot of tinder, kindling, fuel wood, starting wood, all that shit. I'm just showing you how to use the different ferro rods and magnesium bars and stuff like that. And yeah, so obviously, lighters and matches again will be your number one choices, but we're gonna go over some things besides those. So, I'm about things that are unitaskers, or not unitaskers, multitaskers in my survival kits, or my survival kit. So I carry some hand sanitizer. Now I only have a little bit left, but the cool thing about hand sanitizer is, one, obviously you can sanitize your hands and whatever the hell else you need, but two, if you take it and just put a bit, there like that, then all you have to do is throw a spark into it. Hold on. Oh wait, what am I doing? And as you guys can see, that will keep a flame and hold a flame. And then you just take your tinder, your cotton ball, and light that. And now you got fire. And that will burn for a good couple of minutes. And by the way, I didn't just throw that into nowhere, I threw it into the fireplace. It's just right next to you guys. So something as simple as hand sanitizer can make the difference between getting a fire and not getting a fire, because you put this in your tinder and the nest of your tinder and just throw a spark into it, it's gonna go light like that. Now obviously I'm using dry materials. I'm using just these cotton pads that I use for my face or whatever. You can use them for whatever you need them for. I'm just using these, so it's going to be easy, and I'm not doing this into grass or moss or birch bark shavings or wood shavings or anything like that. But you guys get the point. So just putting some hand sanitizer in there, and then like I said, it's also, you can clean wounds with it and cuts and sanitize your shit. So it's a great thing to have in your bag. Another cool thing you can use is petroleum jelly or Vaseline, which is the same thing, I'm sorry, or chapstick. If you take some chapstick and goes that into here, take a little bit and just smush it into this, and then throw your spark in, it will also light longer and burn for hotter and longer because it's like wax. So basically though, if you don't have a fire extender, you just want to take this and fluff it up like that. And with these ones in particular, you can just pull the fluff right out of the middle. As you can see, they open up, there's like the pad part there, and there's all the fluff. And that's why, if you guys saw my bug up bag video, if you haven't, check it out. I have a bunch of cotton balls and pads in there. Because rather than me have to gather up dry grass and shit when I go out in the woods and I want to make a fire, I just take this shit. So anyways, again, ferro rod. I have multiple versions of this. This is the Bear Grylls Ultimate Survival Knife. The original. I have the Les Stroud's Ultimate Survival Knife. And And all the Les Stroud products come with this, which is what I like about the Les Stroud stuff. His knives come with it, his axes come with it, his multi-tools, you know, his saw, machete. But yeah, basically, you just take it like this, and you just pull. You always want to pull. You don't want to go like that and throw the knife towards you. You want to hold this and pull the tinder or the striker away from the tinder. This way, if you do it right, just go like that. And then it will light it right up. But yeah. So that's ferro rods. I mean, it's the same thing with the Bear Grylls when you just take a cotton ball and just hold your tinder and throw your sparks into it. Not anything special. This is the same thing. This is the Bear Grylls Ultimate fire starter. And the cool thing about this is the back. If I can get it off. It's a pain in the ass to get this off, but it's good because, as you can see inside, it has little cotton balls. You can just take a cotton ball and rip it up, put it in there, and that's watertight. You know, you can drop this thing into a lake. Find the fucking thing. You know, if you drop it in a lake, you're probably gonna lose it. But if you drop this in a puddle or whatever, or in a sink, take it out. As long as this is closed properly, this part will stay dry. Now, the ferro rod itself can get wet as many times as you want. I mean, any ferro rod, you can throw this in the, like, you can throw this thing in the water. You can throw the one from the Bear Grylls or Les Stroud knife in the water, and it will work. This is a little different. I'll talk about that in a second. But I mean, basically, this thing you just take in. Oops, sorry. You know, again, take a cotton ball, fluff it up, dry leaves, whatever you got. Another thing is this little guy, and I'll actually light the fire with this one. And you don't need a whole lot, by the way. You can use a little bit. So if you have like a cotton ball and you're in an actual survival situation, and you're not just dicking around like I am, and you want to be sparing, you can use, like, you know, just half of each thing. You don't really need a whole one. I'll generally just use a whole one because I have a lot of these laying around. But basically with this thing, you just hold it like this. And all this is a ferro rod. As you can see, that's all that is. And you push tension here, and that pushes the striker against it, and then you just go. But you have to squeeze it harder. And as you can see, you got your fire. I'm not going to smack it out again, because last time I did that, it was synthetic, and it burned the shit out of my hand, like I showed you. But there's that. If you guys are wondering, though, am I like rub sticks together, smack rocks together, make us fire? No, I don't know how to do that. Maybe I can learn for you guys. Who knows? But next one we're going to talk about is a magnesium bar. Now, basically what this is a big bar of magnesium and then a ferro rod or a flint striker here. So the way you use this is basically the same way. What it comes with are these three things here. Well, two things: the striker / scraper and the actual mag bar. This little knife here comes out like that, and I can use this sometimes to throw my sparks and to scrape my magnesium. Because what you're supposed to do with these is you're supposed to take your tinder, or if you don't have tinder, you can just use the magnesium shavings itself, but it's best if you take your tinder. And I'm actually going to use just a regular pad here. I'm going to fluff this one up. Actually, yeah, let me fluff these both up. What I can do is take this flat bit here. But again, fluff your shit up real good. Put that underneath it. And then what you want to do, and I often use this knife here. You just want to take this in. Hopefully you guys can see that. Here, let me do it right here real quick. As you guys can see there, there's a like a little pile of shavings, and you want to do is just scrape a bunch of nice big pile of magnesium. And you can use, you know, this part here, but I find it better here because you get more of a surface area, so it's easier. It won't take long, and now I'm using this shitty knife because it's going to dull it, obviously, to do this. You're not going to want to use your main blade. Now, if you only have one blade, obviously, you know, use it if you need to light your fire to save your life. But, you know. So that's a pretty good pile. And then you just take your thing. I like to use the actual striker from the mag bar, though, because it works best because it has these teeth. And then again, just... And as you guys can see, that big puff. The magnesium lighting, and that will make the burn time a little bit longer, but it'll also give you your initial whoosh of flame. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to talk about one more thing, but I'm going to pause the video because I usually fuck up doing this part because I'm not that great at it. But the last thing we're going to talk about is char cloth, but I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is char cloth. Now what char cloth is basically you take 100% cotton like this, and you char it. It's basically heated to the point of combustion without combusting. If that makes sense. You guys can Google it. Maybe I'll put a link in the description, and I can do a separate video of how to make it. But yeah, it's basically with this stuff. What you want to do. Actually, before I talk about char cloth, one more thing I want to mention is that if you have a Mora knife or a knife that's made out of high carbon steel. Look at that beautiful knife. I'm thinking about buying a Condor bushcraft knife. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. They're like $50–$60 at most. But anyways, if you have a high carbon knife like this, and you find the right type of rock, you can take it like this and throw sparks. And a great way to do it is if you have a piece of char cloth. You basically, you hold the rock and hold it, the char cloth, the rock will be under here with the edge, and then you go like that and strike it, and it throws the sparks onto this and lights it, because this lights really easily. But yeah, hard carbon knives with a Scandinavian grind like this one, which I can do a separate video talking about different knife grinds. If you guys want me to, let me know. Decipher, I'm sure you want me to, so I'll probably do it. But yeah, high carbon steel knives with Scandi grinds are probably the best for survival. In Decipher, if you're looking at a knife for survival, I really suggest one of these Moras. Morakniv. I don't know how you say it, but Mora. Just look them up on Amazon, dude. They're like, this one's like $17, $18. They have ones like $12 or $13. They have like a $70 one, an $80 one, a $60 one. There's some that come with a fire striker with them, which is pretty cool. I might get one of those eventually. Sorry, just like, itching at my junk. But anyways, yeah. So the way char cloth works is, again, it's super combustible stuff, and all you have to do is just throw a spark into it. Now this shit's not gonna go up, you know, like crazy, but what it does is, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see it. It's glowing like that. And what you do is you take it and you tin it. And I'll probably fuck this up because I suck at this, but there you go. As you can see, here's the char cloth burning. So the cool thing about that is if you have just like your Mora knife, right? This is already always ready, and you could take it and really grind the spine of the blade. Obviously, not the blade of it, but if it has a nice 90-degree angle back here, that's ideal for striking a ferro rod or a so you can use your, maybe not, huh? Well, you guys saw it spark, okay? Oh, there it goes. Anyways, it's ideal for sparking on char cloth because again, char cloth blades so easily. Now, obviously, those cotton balls, if you throw a spark, they're gonna go up like that. But in a true survival situation, if all you're left with is your knife, you're not gonna have a goddamn cotton ball with you. But if you have like a t-shirt like this is 100% cotton, you take a piece and you cut it up and you put it in a metal container with just a very small pinhole air hole so air can get out of it, and you put that in your fire. Now obviously you have to have fire before this, which is kind of the only downside, but if you prepare this stuff before you go out in the woods like I do, like I have some in here, I have some in another container, I have a few containers of the stuff in there, and you prepare it before you go out, then you don't have everything out, like you don't have a ferro rod or whatever. I mean, you can, again, find the right rock. I don't know what kind of rock around here in New York, but find a right type of rock and spark it off of this into your char cloth. You're gonna get thing, then you can make a fire. But yeah, guys, that's it. I hope you guys like this video. I might do some more survival videos soon. I've been watching I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see Survivor Man, aka Les Stroud, the legend. Fucking love him. He's my favorite survivalist, I think. Him and I like Cody Lundin and Dave Canterbury and Joe Tedai, Matt Graham. Bear Grylls is cool. I like Bear Grylls. I like Ray Mears. He's cool too. And I feel like there's one more I'm forgetting, but whatever. But yeah, that's it, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and comment. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. JoeyKong94 out.